Hello, everybody, and welcome to one of the first videos on Alex After Dark. Alex After Dark is a project I've thought about for a very long time. I always wanted to do YouTube since, honestly, since I, discovered what YouTube was. And, I turned 17 recently. I haven't turned 17 yet. I'm recording this a little bit in the past, I guess. But I'm recording this for the future, you could say. But the day this is going live, I'll be turning 17, which is, that's pretty old, if I do say so myself. I really like the aspect of YouTube where it's, it's uncut, it's unfiltered, it's raw. It's personality based. It's not, super highly edited because you lose a lot of the charm whenever it's like that. It's just, that's something that I care very passionately about. Like, some of my favorite YouTube channels are really about, full-length game things, I think that highly edited content has its place. I love a good Scott the Wands video. Alpharad Plus, it's so good. I don't watch Twitch streams, but I really like Twitch stream VODs, if that makes any sense. And so what we're doing right now is Portal is one of my favorite games of all time. The companion collection was just announced recently, very, very recently. And I just love Portal. So one of my favorite things to do is just play Portal. Not speedrun Portal, mind you, but just play Portal in general, And even before, I started to record YouTube videos and everything, I just... Some days would sit down and play Portal for 30 minutes or something. Or not 30 minutes, but incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. I had to completely reset it and everything.
Weighted storage cube.
So, it's a little bit sad.
The weighted storage cube on
you know what?
1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty. Super colliding super bond.
Okay, that really sucks. Yeah. Look at it. You can't zoom in. You can only do that in World 2. But yeah, this is something that I've always wanted to do. Look at that radio. And I finally have the opportunity to, with who I where I am in life. And I think that I don't know how successful I'll be. I don't really think I'm going to be successful, but, it's not to sound a little bit rude or anything, but, it's not for you guys. It's for you guys, but it's for me. So it's something that I want to be able to, look back on and be like, yo, this was sick. Yeah, there's all sorts of, memories and stuff that I feel like you have once, and then you kind of forget, but then someone mentions it and you're like, yo, I remember that. Yeah, I think that I hate that. I love it, but it's I don't like it because I think that really messes with my head. So, and it's just one of those things where it's yeah, I know 17's not old by any metric, but I feel old. I feel tired. I didn't used to feel tired. I guess that probably doesn't make any sense, but it's different. And I think that these opportunities are going to go by once I'm in college, and I don't think anybody should ever live with any regrets. At all. I think that regrets are stupid.
The aperture science bring your daughter to work day is the perfect time to have her tested.
The only way to not live with regrets is to, try it. Because the worst thing that can happen is someone tells me, like, kill myself. Calls me, like, the F-slur or something in the comment section or whatever, you know. But it's like, it's not like, it's not like I'm showing my face. And I mean, I guess you could say, like, oh, you know, they could use your voice or, you know, your name, but Alex isn't my name. And, yeah, because voice is so reliable. But the idea of it, for me at least, is something new. It's something different. It's something that's uniquely me. Because I go to a school where it's college focused, I guess you could say, but not like crazy college focused. And it's all, what the heck? You know, and it's all like
part of a required test
college
protocol,
focused, and it's like
statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was
nobody really like talks about like, yo, I want to be a YouTuber and all that
As
stuff.
part
And
of
it's
a
just,
required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in
it's
3,
interesting.
2.
I don't really want to talk about like the future of the channel in this video because I think that I will already have the channel announcement video out, and that's going to be detailing the plans, the scheduling. The idea is daily uploads. You know, I know that's like probably like a little bit much, but you know, I mean that's the idea, right? It's something to really push me to my limits, to try and make me be better than I am. And you know, but again, I just said I don't want to talk about it, but look at me talking about it. So one thing that I do want to talk about
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high energy
That's
pellets
embarrassing.
and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
that
Good. Now use the aperture science
I am a
unstationary
huge Five
scaffold
Nights at
to
Freddy's fan.
reach the
Like,
chamber lock.
huge. One thing I do want to talk about is I want to talk about Security Breach, man. I think Security Breach is one of the best games in the series. I know it's probably a little bit controversial, because why would it not be? And I think that, I mean, I just love it. Because the issue with every single Five Nights at Freddy's game is they're always so short. You know, there's no real like emotional connection you can make with like Freddy Fazbear. That isn't just like, oh man, I love Freddy Fazbear. You know, it's like, but I think that Security Breach really fixed that issue.
Very impressive.
You know,
Please
now
note that
they're
any appearance of
you
danger
have
is
Freddy
merely a
and
device to
you have
enhance
Daddy
your testing
Freddy.
experience.
Not like sexually, obviously, but you know, like Dad Bear, or whatever they call him. But it's like, it's Freddy, but you know, he's a dad character.
The enrichment
You know,
center
Glamrock
regrets
Chica
to
has her own
inform you that
personality.
this
And
next
even
test
though
is
she has
impossible.
probably like the
Make
least
no
personality,
attempt to
I
solve
love
it.
Glamrock Chica. I think Glamrock Chica looks so good. Like, actually so amazing.
Fantastic. You remain
And
resolute and resourceful
I think
in
that
an
that's really
atmosphere of
interesting
extreme pessimism.
because we've never really had that in the game. The closest we've had is Baby from Sister Location, which is kind of weird to think about. That, man, it makes me feel old whenever I remember that like Sister Location came out in like 2017. It's been a very long time since Sister Location came out.
To reiterate, previous one.
And I don't know, man. I just love Security Breach. I love it. I think it's a great game. I think that, yeah, like I understand if someone has like a criticism of the game, because I think the game is lacking in some departments. But that's what you have to do. I always miss this section. But ultimately, I think that the game is really quality. I mean, yeah, okay, but what about the bugs? Well, yeah, of course there's bugs. Yeah, I mean, I'm not one of those people that's like, yeah, dude, man, bugs are just gonna happen. No, like the game released in garbage state, right? But it released. You know, rather you like it or rather I like it or not, the game did come out. You know, in this broken, god awful state. And you know, I mean, that's just the truth of it. Go. Yeah, I mean, like that sucks, but that's just part of it.
The device has been modified so that it can now manufacture 2 linked portals at
I'm
once.
stupid. Wow, that was so sad. So very sad. I
The
just
device
jumped
has
from
been
running
modified so that it can now manufacture 2 linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased
There we
to
go.
present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs
Yeah,
and combined
I
incomes
just-
of
I
everyone
think it's
in.
pretty interesting.
Subject hometown. Yeah.
I've really been talking over a lot of this audio, but the plan right now is to play this game a lot. So, you know, if you guys don't know the audio, something tells me you will if you are an avid viewer of Alex After Dark. I'm really giddy right now. I'm sure it'll wear off, but it's very exciting to me to pursue this thing that, you know, it's, I mean, like, it's scary, but it's also exciting to think about. I love that, like, skip and speedrunning, but I can never get it in just regular playing. But I love this game. I think this game is one of the best games of all time. Like, yes, I think that Portal's Portal 2 is a better game. You know, I don't really think that there's any arguing that. And it's weird because the first time I played Portal was actually after I watched a video called We Beat Portal by Alpharad Plus, right?
Now that you are in control of both
And-
portals,
and
this
that's
next
pretty
test
funny,
will take
right?
a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out.
But it's like,
An intubation associate will be dispatched to
I
revive
watched them
you
play the
with
entire
hectic
thing,
valve
and Alpharad
adrenaline.
Plus is, I don't know if you've ever seen Alpharad Plus, but Alpharad Plus is a super minimalistic editing style.
As part of a
So it was
previously
very
mentioned
interesting
required
because I
test
basically
protocol,
saw it
we
and
can
I
no
was like,
longer
"Yo,
lie
I
to you.
really have to play
When the
these games.
testing is over,
That
you
looks so
will
good."
be missed.
And the first time I played Portal 2 was actually at a friend's house, like a very long time ago. I played the 2-player mode with him, and I loved it. I thought that was just Portal 2. Like, I didn't even realize there was a story mode. I think that Portal 2 is really good. My only complaint about Portal 2
All
is
subjects
Portal 2 is a
intending to
very
handle
long game.
high-energy gamma
A
leaking
very
portal
long game.
technology must be informed that they may be informed about
That was
applicable
a,
regulatory compliance
mistake.
issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided,
And
you are an excellent test subject.
it was fun. You know, it's something that I'll never really get to experience again. The first time playing it. And it's weird. It's actually kind of difficult to talk for so long. What am I? Actually, no, that is the right thing to do. Oh, did I hit it? Maybe. It will go in there eventually. Like that, yeah.
Very good.
We can
A
take this.
complimentary victory lift has been activated in the main chamber.
This actually is pretty difficult to talk and talk and talk. But I think I can get more accustomed to it. I also really want to read more books this year. Like, that's one of my main goals.
The
Okay.
Enrichment Center is committed
So,
to the well-being of all
I don't know
participants.
if
Cake
anybody
and
else like
counseling
remembers this
will be
week.
available at the conclusion of
This
the
as well
test.
as I do.
Thank you
But
for
there's
helping
one
us
video
help you help us
of
all.
this guy who's like, my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. And he says in this like obnoxious tone, like it's a very bizarre video, but I remember it vividly, and I always say it every time I think about blowing up, like my main goal. Always say it, no idea why. Well, I mean, I do know why. One of my favorite little sections, right here. Oh, sad. I'm not good at it at all. Oh. Okay. Turns out being modest is the key. Shoot, please.
Did you know you can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls? It's true.
I'm doing really. I'm on fire tonight. If I didn't miss some early stuff. I love Portland. I think Portland's such a great game. It's such a great game. I don't know. But as I was saying, one of the main things that I want to do this year is to obviously grow this YouTube channel and, of course, Reborn. There's one thing that I've been reading a lot of. I feel like this is probably a little bit loud. Let me turn this down a bit. Yeah, it's just much better. Much better. We can turn that up a little bit. Alright, how's that, everybody? I'm just playing. Okay. I've been reading Game of Thrones recently. I'm Alex After Dark. I've been reading a lot of Game of Thrones. I'm like halfway through the book. I've seen all the show. The show is so bad. The show is so bad. Like, you know, I watch it like with my parents, and I talk to them about it, and I'm like, man, dude, this show sucks. And they're like, that's not so bad. And I try to explain to them like how the ending was like actually one of the worst endings of all of them. Yep, that was my bad for sure. Like one of the worst endings in all of cinematic history. Call it easy dubs. I'm not still there, sorry, bud. Oh wait, what the heck?
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you
it's
that
not so bad. And
is
it's
a real
like,
place
but
where
it
you
doesn't
will
make
be
any
sent at the first
sense.
sign of defiance.
And they're like, well, yeah, but dude, they just did such a bad job with the ending. Season 8. See, I mean, really, everything after season 5 wasn't too good, but really just like what they do with Tyrion. Tyrion is by far one of my favorite characters. Like, just in period.
This weighted companion
It's
cube
bizarre.
will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of
And
it.
it's like, it's very weird to be reminded of, this is gonna sound bizarre, but your own mortality.
The
I
symptoms
find
most commonly
mortality
produced by
very
enrichment center
bizarre.
testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds
feel
you
like,
that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and
our own
in
mortality
fact,
is such an
cannot speak.
interesting concept. Ow, that sucks. Because it's something that's so uniquely human. You know, I love dogs, smart as they are. Some dogs. That sucks. You know, they're not sitting there asking themselves, am I human? You know, you're not human. Am I real? That's something that only humans do. That, you know, no other animal does. I've never seen this happen. Okay, well, thank you for playing.
cube does speak. The Enrichment Center urges you to disregard.
And it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, so it's blue. I guess I can just see there, but I'm too lazy. It's just one of those things where it's like that knowledge, that carnal knowledge of asking yourself, you know, am I real? Are my friends and family real? Is scary to me. It really is. And I know that's probably a little bit silly to someone who doesn't understand it, but oh my god, that scared the pee-pee out of me. It's just bizarre, you know, bizarre to think about. Oh my god, stop that. I don't want to do this section again. Okay, that's enough. I think I need to be on this side. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Alright. Big score. We're almost done. I really have to go to the bathroom though. I won't be real, but I can hold it. I'm a big boy. Yeah, but it's so bizarre that, like, to think about that, you know, it's like, do you ever like drive down the road and you, like, a person cuts you off, or a person cuts your parents off or something, and you have to ask yourself, like, man, why is that guy such a dick? Like, to him, maybe it was like, oh, that car looks stupid, I'm gonna cut it off. Maybe they'll buy me a new car. Okay, I dropped my phone. That sucks. But, you know, to them, most likely, what they did, whatever maneuver they did, no matter how stupid it actually was, made perfect sense. You know, if you ever go to, like, Walmart, I forget about this level. I don't like this level, I'll be real.
The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be fed, and then there will be cake.
What was I saying? I have no idea what I was just saying. Oh yeah, that, like, next time you go to Walmart, right, and you're looking at a cashier, just a random worker, you know, someone's just doing their job. You know, however old they are, let's just, for example's sake, say they're like 37, just because that's the number I have on my head today. They are, that is 37 years of experience. That is years of going to high school, to going to, you know, wherever they're going. Right. I bet you can bring a cube in here. That's interesting. But, yeah, man, that's like 18 years of experience. I hit it. I always love trying, though. Wow, I just suck. You know what I mean? It's always, like, it's interesting to me that so many years of experience can be, you know, wasted. That they all have their own opinions, right? I love Five Nights at Freddy's, just for an example, and I love Portal, right? Yet, I'm sure that if I went to, like, school and I asked,
for more information, please
like,
attend an
girl,
Enrichment
like
Center
Megan,
electrical
her,
safety
trust me.
seminar.
And I was like, hey, Megan, what do you think about Portal? She would say, why are you talking to me? Sorry, that's a stupid joke. And then the next word out of her mouth would be, huh?
Welcome to the final
What's a
test.
portal?
When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
Oh wait, I don't even. I always forget that I don't use that part. That explains why I haven't done it. Why I can't. Okay, that's a sad moment for Alex.
Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device.
Okay, so we are about to
Equipment
be back.
Recovery Annex.
Okay.
Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake. Congratulations. The test is now over. All Aperture technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin.
Woo!
Rest assured
All
that
right.
there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence. Thank you for participating
I think
in
this
this
is super
Aperture
important
Science computer-aided enrichment
that-
activity. Goodbye. What are you doing?
You know, it's just weird
Stop
to me.
it.
I'm sorry that I keep getting so distracted. I'm currently playing a game. I don't know if you can tell, but
that you made it through the final challenge
that
where we pretended we were
you
going
know,
to
this
murder
person who I know, I know her. I've known her for a few years now, a very long time. I guess a few years isn't like too crazy of a long time, but okay, that was me being a little bit brain dead. I just forget about that section. Oh, sick. Okay. Let's huh. Can we, it's a lot of different autosave, maybe. Yeah, much better. I like this autosave much better. Okay, go through. Go. Please. Okay. You know, but it's like this game that's been super influential to me. It means nothing to Megan. Like, nothing. If I try to explain to Megan the intricacies of Five Nights at Freddy's, Megan will look at me like I was brain dead. Like, she could never wrap her head around it.
Okay,
Not because
the
Megan's
test is over now.
stupid
You win.
or anything,
Go after the recovery
but because
annex for your cake.
that, you know, I mean,
It
that's
was
not
a fun
concept
test, and
in
we're
Megan's
all
head.
impressed at
The
how much
idea
you
of
won. The test
it,
is
like,
over.
Portal.
Come back.
Yeah, I mean, it might be. Like, I'm not trying to stereotype or anything, but it just isn't. You know, it won't be unless someone introduces it to her. Could be me. You know, it's like she will never experience, in my opinion, one of the best games ever made. And like, isn't that interesting that we all have our own different set of experiences? Yeah, I always die there. I don't know why I do that. I should definitely just go in the middle. But, you know, it's like, it's just weird to me, I guess. Kind of rambling, but, you know, I mean, I hope that you guys like it, the rambling, because that's what I like. You know, I like, and I know that, you know, like, me and you, we don't have the best relationship, but, oh, yeah, I forget about that. And it's just like, that's what I enjoy. That's why I enjoy it too. I find that type of stuff. Super interesting. Like, incredibly interesting. Because I like to feel like I know the content creators I'm talking about, or you know, that I watch. I don't. And I definitely don't want one of those, like, oh yeah, I'm friends with this guy situation. It's not because I want to be friends with you, but it's more so the idea of, I don't know you. You don't know me. I could be a staunch Republican and be super racist. I am neither of those things, but I could. Oh. That really sucks. But, you know, I mean, I could. You don't know me. You never will. Or, I mean, you might, but, like, statistically, it's very unlikely that you will ever have a scenario in which me and you ever interact. You know, and that's kind of sad. Not so fun fact. I came to this conclusion, not recently, but like a year or two ago, about like one of my favorite YouTubers, Alpharad. I love Alpharad. I think Alpharad is a hilarious guy. It was right around the time of Alpharad Plus, so it was like Alpharad Plus is going to be a lot like this channel, or this channel is going to be a lot like Alpharad Plus. You know, where it's more personal. It's not cut. It's not highly edited to the point of like, you know, it's only the funny bits. It's the real bits. Oh, I'm confused about this section of the game. You guys are gonna be right there with me. I say something hilarious about a game. Well, guess what? Okay, I forget what I'm supposed to do here. Oh wait, no, I don't. Okay, I was on the right path. I was very confused. And I came to that conclusion that it's like I never would. You know, and that's not a bad thing. It's just even if you met me, right? No matter how funny you think I am, right? No matter how well you think we agree in like game taste, anime taste or something, we just aren't gonna be friends. You know, and it's sad, but it's not sad. You know, there's something joyous about it. The idea that I get to have these experiences with my favorite YouTubers. You know, it's something that the internet. This is something that the internet only could provide. You know, there's nothing else that could have provided it for you, you know. But that's enough AP psychology for you. Let's talk about something a little bit happier. My Hero Academia, right? Another thing is I love My Hero Academia. One thing that I really want to do, but the issue is I feel like in order for like I'd just be rambling, but really rambling, is like a My Hero Academia rewritten, right? Because honestly, I love My Hero. I think that My Hero is crazy good. Okay. Why do I do this to myself? I think that My Hero Academia is really good. Very, very good. Mucho gusto. Oh, okay. Let's move that. So, like, there, maybe. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. Here we go. Oh, okay. Let's tad bit closer. There we go. Okay. I love My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia was, I'm absolutely brain dead. Actually one of the dumbest people alive. My Hero Academia was one of my first animes. The first anime, if you're curious, was Sword Art Online, which I also would like to talk about, as that's another thing I care very passionately about, but it's a different kind of passion. This is one of the best boss fights in all of video game history, in case you're curious. One thing that I did see recently,
Well,
and I
you
know
found
this is
me.
way disconnected.
Congratulations. Was it worth
They
it?
have
Because
remodeled
despite your
GLaDOS.
violent behavior, the only
I
thing
never
you
knew that
managed to
because
break so
every
far
single
was
GLaDOS
my
model
heart.
I've ever
Maybe
seen,
you could
like
settle for
just
that, and we'll just call it
art-wise,
a day.
has
I guess
always
we
been
both
Portal
know
2
that
GLaDOS.
isn't going to
It's
happen. You chose
I've
this
never
path.
really
Now
looked
I
at
have a
Portal 1
surprise
GLaDOS.
for you. Deploying
Give it to me.
surprise
Give
in
it to me.
5,
Give
4.
it to me.
Time out for a second.
Wait, what?
That
Oh,
wasn't supposed to
it's the
happen.
purple
Do
one?
you see that thing
I
that
thought
fell
it was
out
the
of me?
blue
What is
one.
that?
What the heck?
It's not the surprise.
That,
I've seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery.
Shows you how
I'll
much
solve
about
later.
how much
By
Portal
myself.
knowledge I know.
Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing? I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your...
The point is, right,
You're kidding me. Did you just set that
That-
Aperture Science thing? We don't know what it does. Into
I
an Aperture
love My
Science
Hero Academia.
Emergency
It's a
Intelligence
great
Incinerator?
show.
That has got to be the dumbest thing that...
I think that it's a great show. That I just think it's a tad bit flawed. I really do. I really do. I love this. This is so fun. I mean, I think that it's a very, very, very flawed show. Super flawed. But I think that it has a lot of good qualities. Like, I think that
That Corps may have had some ancillary responsibilities.
Momo's really
I can
cool.
shut off the turret defenses.
Momo's a
Oh, well.
really cool
If you
person.
want my
I like
advice, You
Momo.
should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me, it'll be a lot less painful than neurotoxin.
Momo's
Keep doing whatever it is you think you're
probably
doing.
my favorite character.
Letting you and giving
It's
others
really
advice
different,
aren't
right?
mutually
Because I love
exclusive. The rocket
the issue is
the way to go.
My Hero Academia has been going on for like almost 8 years now,
It's the fluid catalytic
which
cracking unit.
which is a long time,
That
by the
thing
way,
you burned up.
in case you're
Think you're doing
curious.
some damage?
2 plus 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this long because I was... You've managed to destroy that
But the
part
point
of
is
me.
that
Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster.
you know,
I
it's
like to
just
point
one of
out
those
that
things.
you were given
Okay,
every
that's not what I
opportunity to
wanted.
succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best friend, the companion Kip. Of course.
Not now.
Because you murdered him. All your other friends.
Okay, good night.
Neurotoxin.
It's a little bit embarrassing, but you know what? We're almost done. It's okay.
I'm kidding.
That was my mother, in case you're curious. No, but like what I was saying is, I think that he got so much better, right? Later in the,
To me, going to...
like, you know, later in his career, which, yeah, obviously, but like,
The cake when I'm gone. You're wasting
it,
your time.
yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter. It's not like,
What's your point anyway?
the,
Survival.
oh,
Well then,
Sure,
the last thing
that's
you
so
want
good.
to do is hurt me.
maybe you didn't get me.
I'll
just have to.
In case something terrible
I'm just gonna,
happens to you.
I won't cut this part out. You know what, we'll just ignore it. We will, hope for the best.
That's
That was
you.
very quiet. Alright, there we go. Easy does it. But no, what I was trying to say is that My Hero Academia gets better, you know, as you go through the arcs. Almost like his skills are learning. I'm doing it. So. The issue is, I hate Bakugo, right? Bakugo is the worst character ever. If you like Bakugo, you're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. What redeeming quality does he have? Like, such a cool ending. Like, what about him is like so awesome that people are like, yo, Bakugo. Like, I just don't see it personally. But we kind of fell apart in the end. I think a better game to do this with is probably going to be like CSGO. I mean, I know that requires a little bit more focus, but, you know, still, I think it's going to be better. Great section at the end, by the way. One of the best endings to any game. I don't think that the ending song is copyrighted. I will find out. But assuming it's not, this is closing thoughts. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, really. I'm really nervous. Like, really, really nervous. I never really like to put myself out there. And this is, yeah, I mean, it's always been, like, embarrassing to me that I've wanted this for so long. But I really have. And I think that I'm finally getting this opportunity to pursue it. And, you know, it's just, it's scary. It's scary because you can always think about the song you never wrote, the drawing you never made, the poem you never wrote, the book you never wrote even. And, you know, be like, well, that, you know, I mean, like, that was clearly just an issue of,
This was a triumph.
you know, like, it would have been great. You know, I had this great idea for an app for a company, and
It's hard to
and
overstate.
I know I'm only 17, but I feel like I really know now that the world doesn't give you anything.
We do what we
You know, it just doesn't. It doesn't give you money. It doesn't give you fame. It doesn't give you power. It doesn't give you happiness. You have to reach out and you have to grab it. You have to grab onto it as tight as you can. And you have to take it for yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. No one. So if there's anything, I mean anything you want to do, please. I know I'm young. I really do. It's not, the irony's not also me. You have to grab it. You have to grab it. It's so important. Because nobody else is going to take it. Nobody else is going to give it to you. It doesn't work that way. You want that promotion at work? You gotta work for it. But the issue is, it's scary because the likelihood of anybody finding this video naturally is about 0%. Basically, it would want to, because there's something like 10 billion hours of videos uploaded per day, or maybe per month, to YouTube. And guys, that's a lot. That's quite literally 10/7 of an hour per person. So 1 3/7 of an hour, whatever. So, like, quite literally about an hour and a half, a little bit less, more like an hour and 25 minutes per person. And it's weird to think. Nice little Half-Life Easter egg, by the way. I'll point that out every time. Don't worry. It's weird to think that, you know, anyone could be watching this. You know, there could be a guy saying half naked, or this could be playing on, like, Joe Biden's iPad. I have no idea. But, you know, someone hopefully will watch this. If not, oh well. It's an experiment. I want to know that whenever I'm working, the job I get after college, whatever that may be, I don't even know what I want to go to college to do. I can look back on this, and I can remember this, and I can be like, man, I was so stupid. That was never gonna work out. And, you know, really, it's that peace of mind. It's that regrets are stupid.